So, Connor, the pro journey, how do you feel it's going so far?
It's going amazing. Had a great start to the professional career. Caught up live, second round knockout. Then on to my second fight at Altrincham Ice Ring on the undercard of one of my stablemates, Patrick Brown, and got a good 6-round win. Didn't lose a round. So yeah, I'm really, it's going really well. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm excited to just get back out there and show the world and build a profile what I've got.
And I was there for that Altrincham night. Wild crowd that night as well. What is it like to fight in that sort of atmosphere?
Oh, it was amazing. It was just really, even though I was there, it's inspirational to be supported by so many people and have that backing behind you, and just entertain so many people and make people's days, nights, you know what I mean? Very good.
And you mentioned inspirations there. I wonder, are there any particular boxers that you look up to, either from an achievement perspective or their styles? Is there anyone that you kind of take inspiration from?
Yeah, so growing up, I always really respected and looked up to Gennady Golovkin. He was a big idol of mine. And Bivol, I watched Bivol when he was an amateur, so in his amateur days I thought he was really cool, and then he's only gone to be undisputed world champion, you know what I mean? So yeah, yes, they're the ones, yeah. And obviously I've got the stable mates, people in the gym like Jack Catterall, Dave Allen, just people who are achieving great things, and yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about that gym. It seems like such a hotbed of talent comes out of there. A lot of success recently and some big wins as well. Mm-hmm. What can a young boxer like yourself learn growing up essentially in that sort of environment as a pro?
Yeah, there's so much knowledge to learn from, whether it be from Dave Allen, Jack Catterall, whether it can be from someone, Patrick Brown, Alfie Middlemiss, anybody in the gym. Everyone's got their own way of dealing with things or preparing for things, and you can just take little bits from everyone and things that you think work, and you can build that to make sure that you have yourself the perfect program to achieve success.
And obviously you were an incredibly successful amateur. I think sometimes boxing fans maybe don't appreciate that that can be a hard transition to the pro game, a lot of differences. What have you found the hardest about moving from the amateurs to the pro game?
To be fair, the hardest thing I think is just getting used to the longer, the slower tempo rounds. I've really enjoyed actually the transition, because you basically work off your own time. You're not on someone else's time really. So it's really, because I was on the Great Britain team, so I'm really enjoying it, and it's really working for me. I think I'm really suited for it. I don't think there's much to say. It's really too much difficult as a transition. I felt I was born for this, and I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be.
I spoke to Pat once about what he enjoyed about the transition. You mentioned that you've quite enjoyed making that jump. And he said in terms of the gloves, being able to administer a bit more power in your punches. Have you felt that yourself in the pro ring?
Yeah, to be fair, I've took a step away from power actually. I'm trying to work on more. I'm trying to build my technique and trying to build my, just trying to be a bit more technical. I think the power's there, and just working on everything else, the timing, the technique and stuff like that. But it is really fun to just, let a shot go.
Throw some bombs.
Yeah.
A lot of amateurs that I speak to, there were top amateurs that have gone pro, have said one of the things that was the most different is you're kind of going from world-class opposition to starting at the bottom again. Sometimes you'll be in with guys that are trying to survive, get to the end. What's that difference been like for you in terms of the level of competition?
So, obviously, being on the Great Britain team, you're competing against the number ones in every country. So the competition's high, it's there. I was on a high level, got to top 8 in the world, and as a professional, you start from someone who's not been on the national team can turn professional, so you can get put up against someone who's maybe even better than them or even not as good as them. You just got to prepare for everything, and it's what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. They're the stepping stones into getting to the top. Yeah.
And I think a lot of people that I speak to that kind of don't understand boxing, maybe see boxing as just like a violent thing. I try and explain to them that boxing has the power to change lives. Now, this particular building that we're in, Moss Side Fire Station Boxing Club, is something that I think you might agree has helped change your life. I just wondered if you could give us an insight into what that journey was like for you.
100%. So as a young child, I wasn't academic, so I wasn't very good at reading, writing. School wasn't for me. I'd get myself into trouble because I didn't enjoy it. But then I joined the boxing club, my confidence went up, it improved my education, improved my behaviour, discipline towards the teachers and whatever. But there's been so many people who've come in the gym and spent some time in the gym, left the gym, and because they spent that time in the gym, they become a better person. And it opens not just boxing roles, job roles in life. There's so many people who've come in and out of this gym who have gone on to do university, gone on to do high-level job roles just because they've been part of the gym and they've learned the key roles of this gym, or a boxing gym. But yeah. So with myself, it's really changed my life. It's been life-changing.
And what is it about it? Is it the camaraderie, the discipline? Is it the controlled way to get out any aggressions, perhaps? What is it for you that really resonated and made this sort of a home for you?
I think it's well, as soon as I stepped in, it felt like home. So I think it was just the community, the competitiveness, and just the challenge of putting in hard work to achieve something great. So that's the challenge that I really look for. Like I was really looking for, and I found it in this gym.
And just finally, I wanted to ask, if we were to come back here, another interview in 2 years' time, what's Conor Tudsbury going to have been up to? What achievements are we going to be talking about?
Maybe 2 years' time. So we're looking probably maybe British title, maybe European title. We'll see. And it's obviously still undefeated, and yeah, pretty much you're going to see 2 years' time. You'll see a whole nother level of Conor Tudsbury.
That's great. Thanks for speaking with us today, Conor. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, mate.